All right. I'm just giving some messages. I was just gonna pick up my Bible and start reading, and the Lord said, "Why don't you just start teaching again?" And the first thing I picked up, this is amazing. For my spirit was greatly set on fire, and my soul was in distress. You're mostly a soul here. Part of you has a spirit. Part of you is a spirit. Up here is the pineal gland, and it's connected to God or your conscience, whatever, or your subconscious. Your subconscious is your Holy Spirit. So your spirit is set on fire, but your soul is in distress. How is that possible? Once again, your angel is set on fire. So for my spirit was greatly set on fire. Seraphim. There's another one. And my soul was in distress here on this earth. But it's that way here because we're in stress here. But up there, we already know that we're going home. So, and I said, "Oh Lord, thou speakest from the beginning of the creation, even the first day," and said, that's when he did it all. He spoke it, and everybody's still doing his work. He's still working too. Saddest thus, let heaven and earth be made, and thy word was a perfect work. Jesus Christ. So if the word and the spirit of truth is in anybody, it has to be a perfect work of what you have. You're not going to be perfect by any means, but of what he give you. I've been explaining that. And then was the spirit, and darkness and silence were on every side, and the sound of men's voice was not yet formed. He commandest that thou a fair light to come forth of thy treasuries, that thy work might appear, that thy work might appear. He's talking about your Holy Spirit. He's been for a while. Your treasuries, wisdom, your Holy Spirit. You know, there's so many words. Treasuries, chamber, bridegroom chamber. So, and that so that they work might appear. That's why you have a Holy Spirit up there. That's where your work goes. They instruct you up there already because it's finished. Jesus said when it's finished in the cross, it was all finished, and you're an avatar with a piece of you in both places. Snatching yourself and others back up is what your job is. Well, you snatch them, and Jesus will snatch you. He'll send your spirit, will snatch you. So, upon that's your gift. Upon the second day, thou madest the spirit of the firmament. On the second day, there's a spirit blocking. I'm not sure if it's an angel, probably, because that's what a spirit is. And commandest it to part asunder, part us. You can't go up there anymore. In the firmament, here's another one. There's a dome over top of us. Bible alone 360 sometimes. So the other books do it a lot. So there's thousands of things saying rapture's fake. Thousands. Upon the second day, they made us the spirit of the firmament, and they command us to part asunder, and to make a division between the waters, and the part might go up. The part of the waters went up, part of the spirits. People say, oh, there's water above. No, that's some sort of crystal. Nobody really knows what it is. It looks like water when a rocket hits it, but probably isn't. And the other remained beneath. Us. You see, part of us, of everybody, is up, and the other part came down. What goes up must come down, or vice versa. What was up must go up. Upon the third day, thou didst command the waters should be gathered in the seventh part of the earth. Sick part dried up. He's talking about the earth now. He's not talking about the spiritual water. And kept them to the intent that these some, being planted of God and tilled, might serve thee. He's seeing if you can see it spiritually. See, you got to plant seeds. They tricked you. Most all of it. A lot of it is spiritual. Old Testament's more physical. But you can get both from it. I can get both from that. On the earth, he did that as well. Because on heaven as on earth. You see? So he split it up in heaven and he split it down on earth. And there's a gulf between the dark side of the left-hand side and the right-hand side where Jesus went. It's all the good angels. So for this soon as the word went forth, the work was made. It was done already. There you go. Everybody's work. You might have not did it when it was made, but when it's your time, then you did. For immediately there was a great innumerable fruit. That's us. We're his fruit. He's the first fruits, but we're the fruit. We're the grapes. And many did diverse pleasures for the taste, and flowers of unquenchable color, and odors, and wonderful smell. And this was done the third day. Upon the fourth day there was commanded that the sun should shine. After he rise, remember, he died. His angel was up there, but he wasn't put in control to be the sun. Here you go. The commandments that the sun should rise and the moon give her light, because now he's in charge. All the gates are set up. So, and the light and the stars should be in order. They're in their order that God tells them to move, not us. Another one saying that we don't move. And gave us them to change and to do service unto men that was to be made. Upon the fifth day settest thou seventh part, but the waters were gathered. Thou should bring forth living creatures, fowls. There's he's talking earthly. For the dumb water, and without life brought forth living things. At the commandment of God, that all people might praise thy wondrous works. The firmament. So this has been talking about the Holy Spirit too. Oh, there's some vexed. So listen to this. And in the eighth night was my heart vexed within me again, and I began to speak before the Most High. There's that part of our heart. So if you listen from the beginning, it was talking about our Holy Spirit is on fire and our soul is saddened. Okay. Let me do that again. For my spirit was greatly set on fire, and my soul was in stress. How's it on fire? What? It's an angel already. And then it gets into talking about it, that a part must go up and a part must stay down, just like Adam, first and second Adam. God keeps his children. If they're his children, a piece of them comes down. Not all angels were. Not all angels were made to come down here. That's why they marvel on how much we go through. If you were to realize part of you is up there, but that veil that you live in is blocking you from seeing. And God is too. God doesn't want you seeing that your angel. Other people well in dreams, though. My friend Mark did in Cormac on the other side of the world in Ireland seen me in his dream. Mark's seen me in his dreams 20 times. Bring forth the. Okay, so that's about bringing the fowl. Didst thou ordain two living creatures, and the one called this Enoch, and the other Leviathan? The one thou callest Enoch, and the other Leviathan. I'm just stopping here. He ordained two living creatures, the one called Enoch. This book's referring to Enoch. The Bible refers to this. That's in the Bible. It's referring to it right there. Leviathan. I know what that means. Anyone that's Enoch's brother is God, Jesus, and God's father. All the brethren, Enoch, that's the good, Leviathan is the bad, the evil beast, the good beast. And thou didst separate one from the other, just like the goat from the sheep. I was right. Huh. Just like the lion from the lamb. Wow. I just said that. For the seventh part, namely, where the water was, gathered together might not hold them both. You know why? Darkness can't comprehend light. Light has no place where darkness is. Light encumbrances darkness. So they both can't. There we go. There's answered that twice. I already knew the answer. You see? The Lord gave it to me before we got the answer. Right after I told it, there it came. He looks out to his word to perform it, does it every time. So unto Enoch thou givest one part, which dried up the third day, withered, that he should dwell in the same part wherein are the 1,000 hills. You got to watch what it says, hills, mountains, spirits, good ones or bad ones. Probably good ones. I don't know. Upon the 6th day gave his commandment unto the earth, that thou before thee should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things. And these Adam also, whom madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. He says you're not going to fail there. In all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Of course, everybody knows that. And for the other people, who are the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing. Oh, the evil part of Adam, but like unto spittle, and has likened unto the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So The others are born evil, and their life is a drop literally in the bucket. And so that's why, you know, we can't really do a ton of mourning. I mean, family members, yeah, but listen, they were made to be evil. In this day, there are very few wise people, and we are least of all God's people in the end times. And there's been three destroyers, and this is the fourth one. In all the end times, all the destruction, like Sodom and Gomorrah, uh, Babylon, and all that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So we're the least right now, and I can see it. This new Christian stuff that's around all began with rapture. It's not even close to the word, man. I listen to it just and I can't listen for too long because I just shake my head. It's horrible. So we're going to continue. I finished that page. We're going to continue in this for church in the morning. Man, I'm going through testing today, guys. Boy, oh boy. Great tribulation's been for a long time for me. It's been hardcore for 6 years. Yeah, and I know. I'm not going to say anything more. I'm going to bed soon here. Good night, guys. See you in the morning.